We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. It is a suboptimal start opening drive for the team.
Sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Throwing on first down is Murray. And got his man. It's caught. Down, Houston. Christian Watson from 19 yards away. And the Texans are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Kelly to the 43, 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes on the throw, led him too much that time, but it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be low off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that, but he wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open. That would have been an easy throw.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. On the move past the 40. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 33 yards that time.
They've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the 1st quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
Hunt. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Second down and goal. Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Mahomes now to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mahomes now on first down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and the Texans are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. 2nd and 9. They'll give up the middle to Kelly. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, Mahomes. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. In motion right is Wilson. After the sack on first down, Mahomes under pressure, and they got to him again. Quentin Jefferson in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Will Fuller, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are back within a score. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. He finds Watson. It's caught. And they want this run upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete to Kelsey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt.
And he's got it down to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. From the gun, Murray. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Swings this out for Hunt. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Murray. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Touchdown, Texans! Christian Watson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And it's now 21-7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Collins.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short, and now it's 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half. First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They'll go again with Kelly. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Mahomes going to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Azeez Ojulari, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third-down situations. They just took another side right there.
The offensive film session maybe a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
In motion comes the tight end left. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. Here's Brian Ingram, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return.
And the Texans will take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Murray. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
One of my own teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a 1st down.
A give right side now to Hunt. They find some open field here.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number 1.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Travis Kelce from 21 yards away.
And the Texans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Collins. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. That's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Marcus May with a pick. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they've had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
After the turnover, here's Murray. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Texans send the punter out, standing just outside his own goal line. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The offense on third down today. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. Touchdown! Travis Homer, 41 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run again with Hunt. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call it a timeout defensively.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And they will take over 1st and 10. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Mahomes. That's to Freiermuth. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Mahomes. Here's Freiermuth again. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Mahomes. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mahomes to throw it. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Yellow. Mahomes. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Mahomes.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Texans, they are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off and say goodnight, everybody.